What's up, everybody? It's Jamil coming to you from Into the Void, Sound of Silence, once again, to talk to you about the Nodos, that most crucial point that we are now approaching as a generation. So, before we get into that, let's take our commemorative breath and collect ourselves and be present in the moment. Now we are here. As a generation, we are moving towards crucial points of development and attainment in life. We're reaching the point where we're starting to delineate the positions and postures that many will take in life to maintain the frame of the mind that we were given from birth, which is the consciousness that each of us possess and the level by which that consciousness ascends and descends in any given direction. As a generation, we have an existential question to ask and answer at each of these points, especially at the Nodos. And that most crucial point that I speak on is, who are we as a singular individual in a collective body? I've battled an existential crisis most of my life, and for all of those who are in the same space and same generation as me, I see that same crisis in my brethren and my sisters. And as a young man, seeking and always searching for the highest truth and the most revelatory actualization that I can have in this frame of mind and body and soul and spirit that I dwell in, there are times when I know the waters within are rocky. In my generation, I can say confidently that we are unsettled mentally, which is our feminine energy as a generation, and bodily, which is our masculine energy as a generation. We are unsettled. So it is time to start making deadly decisions. Deadly decisions meaning that you must make decisions that make you cast off certain things, that make you cast off certain spirits, that make you cast off certain energies, that make you cast off certain mindsets, that make you cast off certain personas, because it is not you. We come from our parents, we are of our grandparents, and we are now that furthest branch extending out, looking for more, searching for what it is that will be the next thing. So don't let the opportunities in front of you pass you by. Don't quit on the journey that is going to give you the answers that you seek. And don't let the trials of the previous two generations confuse you and dilute you into a minuscule fixture of reality. You are meant to grow and grow beyond anything that we've ever seen that is in you. It's not in something that you were going to create. It's not in something that you're going to say or do. It is something you are. Much has been given to us, so much is being tested. Stand and deliver. Stand in the flame and become the heat. Stand in the winds and the eye of the storm and become its flow. Stand on the earth and become its stillness. Stand in the water and walk atop it by holding one another so closely and tightly in regard for the journey that we are all facing, and light the path, lead the way. It's on us. Take so much responsibility for who you are, what you do, and why you do it. And never answer to those who question the intentions that are pure and true and resonate with your purpose. You answer to one, and that one is the one that nobody controls, that nobody's master of, that everybody bows to and is subject to. For you are the object of that thing. That most high thing. So today, wake up and realize that it's nobody's fault and that no one is coming. But that's okay, because everything you need is in you and is in the man and woman next to you that is struggling and battling just as you are. And it is on the lips of those who come before you and in the minds of those who come before them. So look to all of the answers you have around you and become deadly decisive. Remove the distractions within your own mind, within your own body, within your own soul and your own spirit. Cast them off, shed them, leave them to the wayside, and walk into the grounds that scare you shitless, that make you tremble in the presence of whatever it is you are about to face. Because for the first time in life, you are about to face you. For the first time in life, you are about to go to war with yourself. Isn't that a blessing? That the only one in your way is the one you look at in the mirror every day. That is the greatest blessing, the greatest lesson, and the highest truth that anyone can face. I believe in us, and I know when all is said and done, we'll be great. But what side of the greatness that we will have do you want to be on? What side of our greatness do you want to tell? Do you desire to have your own story? Do you desire to be part of another's? Do you desire to be the one reading the story to others to inspire them? Or do you want to be the one that is the walking embodiment of that story being told? The choice is yours. The decision, the precision, and the death. Who do you want to die as? What do you want on your obituary? What do you want said when somebody is reading a eulogy. And you need to live like that every day. Do things for a purpose. Live with a purpose. Give life meaning. See reality, accept reality, and actualize the dream that you have for life. Not by any method or any mean or any path that you can take in this world. There is nothing attached to your dream but you and the actions you take towards getting there. Because many are the path, but one is the walk and the steps that it takes to achieve your ultimate existence and presence on this earth. As always, I love you guys, and I have something for you. I have a little quote question I wrote to myself while I'm thinking about things like this, and this one question I had is this to myself, and it was, while I'm looking for it, I'm stalling. Hope you're still with me, but why did the redwood die? It feared its depths and faulted its heights. The redwood is the tallest, strongest tree that we have here where I live in the States. One of the most ancient trees that we will ever have. So what would cause the redwood to die? Fear of its depths. Why would that cause it to die? It isn't deeply rooted in anything. It's going to grow. It knows that it can assure itself of that by being, by nature, by virtue of what it is. It can assure it will grow to the highest heights. But what it must face to stand the test of times is to deepen its roots, to go into the depths, to be unafraid of what is at the bottom and all it must face to achieve the rootedness in life, that it may last, that it may survive, that it may be amongst the ones who have been here and have been witness to all and one. And what do I mean by it faulted its heights? It blamed itself for its ability to grow beyond anything on this earth, to grow beyond those where they started, to grow beyond those where they battled, to grow beyond those where they've lost, to grow beyond those where they've been hurt, where they were slain, to grow beyond the pain, to grow beyond the glory that they've known before, to grow beyond previous success, to grow beyond previous embodiments, previous incarnates, previous anything, to grow beyond. It shamed itself for growing beyond, to setting new standards, to setting higher heights for others to aspire to, even those who come before them. But you can do it. Be a redwood and be the tallest one there. Make those who've been there for thousands of years grow beyond you. Make them chase you. Make them chase your heights. Make them chase your potential. Inspire them. You've been inspired since a young child by so many things around you. Don't never let anybody tell you that there's somebody that's done it better, because you can do it better, because there's more present to help you be better than there ever was before. So it is your duty and your obligation to get up off your ass, to get out of your own way, and to go do and be great because you can. We don't live for mediocrity. No one does. That's a lie. That's an excuse. That's teenage youth stuff. We're adults. It's time to get serious, get decisive, and get angry a little bit about where you want to be and where you are right now. And aim that fury at the obstacle, not the man next to you. Because he didn't make the choices that got you where you are. That's all on you. Peace and love from up above. Wise as a serpent, sweet as a dove.